Not today, pal. Not today.
Look, I want to start the show by making a statement, which is me and Jamie started the show because we're friends, and I feel like people on the internet are ruining that by saying I'm in love with you and all this stuff. And then when I talk about, we joked around about you having my baby, and then they're like, no, you really wanted to have your baby. It's like, listen, if I really wanted Jamie to have my baby, I'd probably sit around at home all day writing songs about it.
Jamie and Cutter, please be the surrogate parents to my child. Don't worry.
Did you hire a singer for this?
Cutter, it's just my sperm.
Yes.
I know the perfect stripper whose egg we can use.
You know it by heart.
9 months of having robbed with you every step of your day.
Yes.
What a bop.
Cutter can cuddle with my baby at night. Me and Cutter can be in the room together. When Jamie gives birth, we can all hold hands during the first sonogram and cry together. Maybe we will lucky and the baby will look like all of us.
Oh, wow.
I know you would
Be the best surrogate mommy.
Duh.
Daddy. I will call you guys mommy and daddy if you want. We can read baby books together. If you want, we can read baby books together. If you want.
Is that the title of the song?
Could be.
Wow. When are we shooting the music video?
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Together. Gotta talk to Cutter about that.
Cutter can drive us to the hospital since I don't drive.
Yep.
Jenny, will you breastfeed my baby?
No.
We can take on us classes together.
Don't need them.
Get on the roof and we can raise this baby.
My favorite sitcom.
Yeah.
And so you would be
The best surrogate mommy. Yes.
my child can call Jamie mommy if she wants. I can be Daddy Ron, and you can be Daddy Cutter. Can I move it? And we can raise this baby as one big family.
Wow.
What do you say?
How long has that been in the mix?
In
the works?
It's been all week, and it's been so. I tried not to talk to you because I couldn't hold it.
Is that why we've talked so little?
Yeah, I was.
Wow, that was great. Who did the vocals?
It's all AI. Yeah, so I sent it to the boys, the lyrics and an idea, and they thank you, Cougar and Zolo, for figuring it out.
Wow, you guys, that was awesome.
And what I just want to say is, just because you say yes to one of the things doesn't mean you have to say yes to all of them. It's a la carte.
Yeah, no, I will not breastfeed.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but
Not ruining
moving
him
in,
again.
all these things, it's totally.
That's my dream.
Yeah, I'll move into
What
the
do you mean,
casita.
move in the casita?
And we raise the baby as one big family.
We would for sure get a reality show out of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
My favorite part
Possibly
is,
on HBO.
Yeah, it says we can all hold hands during the first sonogram and cry together. It's my fucking favorite. Listen, it's my first song, guys, so I understand that like the subject changes, because sometimes I'm saying you and it's you, and sometimes it's Cutter. Cut me a break.
Yeah.
My first song.
I didn't catch that.
I know. I'm just saying. It's my first song.
It's your first.
There will
it's
be
your
many
first
more.
AI song.
Yeah, there will be many more.
Wow.
But I just so that's
I really hope that that's like a running thing on this show. These songs.
sure. And
Great.
and for everybody out there who thinks this is weird, you just don't have friends who are women. This is what you do. It's totally normal.
This is what happens when you have platonic male-female relationships.
Right. You
Yeah.
ask her and her husband to possibly raise your child
That's
with you.
right.
Yeah.
We have, listen, we have a very unique bond that nobody gets, and that's fine.
Exactly. Yeah. By the way, me and Zola were going back and forth like for the last couple of days being like, isn't this a good song?
It is. It's like from the early 2000s, from like those bands. What are they? Like
It's like-
Sum 41s and all those things.
Yeah, it's like Disney movie
Oh, yeah.
vibes.
for
There's like
sure.
breakdowns. And the original version was, by the way, this will be available on iTunes.
There's an original?
Well, like the first version was like 3 minutes, and I was like, we have to cut it a little. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's still like 2.5.
It was like would have been on like the She's All That soundtrack or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
exactly what. But yeah, Zolo. How many times have you listened to it? Zolo?
I mean, so many times.
Has it been stuck in your head?
It has. It totally has.
I've listened to it so many
Wow, I
times.
can't wait to play it for Cutter.
Oh my god! We have to film Cutter hearing it for the
Yeah.
first time. He's just gonna be like, oh, it's stupid. You know, he's not gonna. But
Bro.
there are many questions. There are many questions he has to answer in there.
He also is in a very good mood because it's football season.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm coming over after to watch football.
He's got a little peppy in his steppy.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I feel alive.
I
you
get
know?
it. You know what? I feel it too because it's just the whole house becomes
Yeah, it's a
little
vibe.
bit vibe.
And you're gonna start cooking in the Instapot for
Heck
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told you, I've been like, my whole algorithm is just like fucking food. Can't wait.
And this is what my child needs: a family like this
Yeah, this is what I've been made for.
to be brought into.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, let's switch gears. We have
Okay.
a memory lane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
Oh, look it up. Ew, our baby is crazy.
I think they tried to make that look like me.
That's
Oh, but it
me,
is-
you, and Cutter.
Yeah, that is. It's like
Is that supposed to be Cutter?
yeah,
And that me?
yeah.
Wow.
And that me?
And that me?
Yeah, that you.
That me.
Oh, how cute! Your whole hand fits around my
The
my
whole
baby.
body.
Our baby. Excuse me. Our baby.
Look at our baby. Look at our family.
Adorable, huh?
Yeah, Cutter has hair again.
Yeah.
Great.
Stud. Do we? All right. Do we have a real
Yeah,
memory lane?
Here we go.
Oh, the nipple! Wait, you
How
guys
dare
have the
you
nipple
guys.
out.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice.
You really didn't know that? So wait, this is
Wow.
the famous picture of the nipple
That's
out.
the
Did
one.
any just jump out of his seat
He's seen it before. What do you mean?
over at Chad's house on his wall?
Yeah. No, on my laptop, remember? But that
Oh.
wasn't my boob, but I'm joking because he saw boobs on my laptop.
Well, now
That's the nipple slip. So
that's-
this is the picture that people would literally have outside everywhere we would go and ask me to sign, and I would just sign directly over the nipple.
That's where my baby's going to be eating for the next 4
No,
years. How long
no.
How long? 3 years? Wow, Jamie.
Yeah.
Poor. And I remember the
This
story.
is pre me getting a stylist, obviously, anything. I had no idea how to dress myself.
Oh yeah, you do
clearly.
look like you just keep. Our hair is the same level of wet. We're
I-
always
yeah,
stick together
I
with
slept
stuff,
with
huh?
my hair in wet braids, thinking it would like look cool because I know what they didn't give us hair and makeup people then and stuff.
And you
know?
did that all on your own?
You can't tell.
Listen, there's crazy shit that like back in like the late
I did
90s.
not belong in Hollywood. Clearly,
No.
look at
Yeah,
this.
this might be the only time I look maybe a little more put together than you.
Way more put together. I look like the trash you brought to the date.
Is
See, that's
that-
your date?
That's the tux we had to get for my uncle's wedding. And then I wore it to, what is this? Oh, by the way,
Let me also say that my father was my date to the Emmys.
and your tit was hanging out
Yeah.
from the whole time, which is cool.
Fucking hell.
Was he the
Wow.
one who was like, hey, your tit? Did
No,
people tell
thank
you like
God.
all night, like, hey, your nipple?
No, I think this is the one moment it happened. I'm sure I was
we caught
pulling
it
it up
forever.
all night, and some lucky photographer, Kevin Winter, fucking Kevin Winter, because it says it's credit Kevin Winter.
And this is the first time I said I ever looked at you in a sexual way when how old were you here?
18?
18, so that means I was
14?
No, am I 14? I can't be 14 in that picture, am I?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, if I'm 18.
Whenever we first saw this picture, so I was maybe like 16 or whatever, and I remember like I felt so bad when I saw it, and I was like, oh no, I have to go tell Jamie, and like I thought you were gonna cry and everything, and I went upstairs, and I told you, I was like, Jamie, there's a picture of your nipple, and you were like, did it look good? And I was like, whoa.
Wow, I must have been in a mood
Yeah,
that
I was
day.
like, you're not supposed
so
to be.
not a Jamie response.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be a sexual lady, Jamie.
No. Wow. Well, I was feeling myself that day.
All
and
right.
not that day.
So we have emails. We haven't done emails in a while. So I'm going to read the titles to you, and then you pick which one
Okay.
you want to. Mama's Got
I
This.
didn't bring my glasses.
It's pretty big.
Okay.
If you can, then I'll do it.
Okay.
Opposing teams. Mama's Got This. Worst best man ever. Erectile dysfunction is a bummer, and conflicting boundaries.
Worst best band ever, I'll start
Ooh,
with.
wow. I wouldn't have guessed that one. All right, go ahead.
Hello, Jamie and Rob. Let me introduce myself. My name is Larry. Back in January of 2023, I got married to the love of my life, also named Jamie. I was having a difficult time deciding who my best man was going to be. I chose my friend Mark because I was his best man in his wedding. He accepted. After Mark had gotten married, he understandably grew a little distant and he quit the band we were in together. Oh. I gifted him an expensive piece of gear and told him he could have it as long as we were in a band together. But I wanted it back if he ever quit. We used to talk every day, and the time between chats started getting longer and longer. I asked him if he had gotten fitted for his tux yet, as the time between then and the wedding was getting shorter and shorter. No reply. He then randomly messaged me and told me he didn't have enough money to pay for the tux rental. I told him, go get fitted and go get the tux and I'll pay for it. I didn't hear from him. It was a couple of weeks before the wedding and I was getting angry, so I called and texted every day and didn't hear from him. I asked my sister if she would be my best woman. She was over the moon. I should have chosen her from the start. She is my best friend. Mark never came to the wedding at all, and I haven't spoken to him since, even though he's messaged a few times months after the wedding. Should I forgive him? Should I ask for the piece of musical gear back? Should I just continue to block him out of my life? Thank you so much, Larry. Fuck Mark. Fuck Mark.
Yeah, it's not even.
What the fuck?
That's the
Well,
biggest piece of shit.
What a piece. First of all, if you had to think of oh, I should if that's not the first guy that you want up there with you, no. I hope you never get divorced from Jamie, but if you get married again, lesson learned, bro. And yes, ask for the expensive piece of musical gear. What is musical gear? Is it an instrument or an amp?
I think being a pretty good judge of character, I'd say if somebody doesn't show up to your wedding to be your best man, probably not going to return the musical gear.
Right. Yeah. I think you should, let that one go.
Yeah, I think you just, listen, first of all, I just want to say, I feel really bad for Larry because, that's his best friend. He's like, this is my best friend. The guy can't even show up and, answer your text. You poor dude. Poor Larry. I'm happy we could be here for Larry.
I hope you have better friends now.
Well, next week, song for Larry.
Dedicated to Larry.
Yeah.
My nip slip was for you, Larry. You know whose skin I envy? J-Lo. How does she not age? She's just incredible. Whatever she's using for that skin, I want in. Just look at her. Get that J-Lo glow for yourself with J-Lo's Beauty Deluxe Kit, the one and done skincare solution clinically proven to tighten and lift for instant, long-lasting results. The secret is J-Lo Beauty's easy 5-step routine, perfect for glowing skin. I'm going to show you. You're going to cleanse, you're going to treat, you're going to moisturize, you're going to protect. That J-Lo Deluxe Kit does it all. The 5-piece set removes impurities, makeup, pollution, and SPF. It gives your skin a smoother, visibly brighter look, improves the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and protects against UVAs and UVBs. I've always wanted the J-Lo glow. She invented the glowy skin. And I'm going to tell you, my personal favorite is the Limitless Glow Mask. It'll give it to you. So try J-Lo Beauty for 60 days. If you're not completely satisfied, just return the bottles, even if empty, and get your money back. You want that J-Lo glow? Head to jlobeauty.com/nottoday and get a special gift of 4 free masks for listeners of Not Today Pal. The masks I just told you about. Head to jlobeauty.com/nottoday for 4 free masks and free shipping today. jlobeauty.com/nottoday. What's the easiest choice you can make? Window seat over the middle seat. Outsourcing business tasks you hate. What about selling with Shopify? Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify's there to help you grow. Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, up to 36% better compared to other leading commerce platforms. A girlfriend and I started a business. We wanted to sell some merch, and Shopify made it so simple. They even helped us design the items that we wanted to do, Everything we needed was right there with Shopify. And Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/nottoday, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/nottoday now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/nottoday.
Oh man, but also it's like, what I wrote down is like a hard time choosing best man. That's so crazy to me. I feel like I've known my best man since I was 6 years old.
Of course,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like,
I
bang,
know.
like, right. And
Yeah, but not a lot of people have like their best friend. You know what I mean? I don't know.
yeah, no, I think, wow, that's,
Honestly, right now in my life, I think I would have a hard time choosing like my number one because I have like a core group of like really close girlfriends that are all like equal to me. It would be hard.
who was your Carly? Who was your maid of honor? Is that the thing?
I didn't have one. We didn't have a wedding party. Cutter and I didn't have a wedding party at all.
really?
Mm-mm. We just had our brothers stand up there with us.
Oh,
And then they had like
wow.
a candle for
It's
my
weird that I was
brother.
there and didn't even know that.
You know.
I don't remember. I feel, is that like a thing that's fading away? People doing wedding parties? Is that not a thing anymore?
I don't know. I think it's more common to not have them. I think if you're older, people aren't having them as much as like if you're still getting married in like your early 20s, you know, you've got like your crews. But I think if people that are getting married older maybe don't have them as much.
Yeah, I think so. Who do you choose if you had to choose tomorrow as your best lady? What is it? Maid of honor.
My maid of honor?
Yeah,
That'd be so hard.
that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think for me, my best man is very easy, but then trying to keep the
Groomsmen?
groomsmen down to like a tight. I don't
Yeah.
like it would be because right away I have 3 brothers. My dad. I just had to count my brothers because I always.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to have your dad in there.
Yeah, you have to have your dad in there.
As a groomsman? No,
Yeah.
he's the father of the groom.
No, I think your dad should. But
No,
do we have
your
opinions
parents are
back-
not in
No, you
your
don't put
wedding
your
party.
parents in it.
Your
Because
parents are
my-
already in the wedding party because they're the parents of the couple.
But when my uncle got married, my grandfather was in the wedding party.
That's weird.
Really? I think it's like,
That's weird, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
not
weird.
a thing.
wow. I've seen it a lot, but I don't. But he's like, this is my, he's one of my best friends. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's
that's
really
sweet.
nice and
That's
sweet.
sweet.
Yeah. And also, it's like
But weird.
when all of my brothers are like, when we're doing all these things as a wedding party, I would want my dad to be there.
He can be there, but he's not in the wedding party because he has another role.
Cause see, okay, when I was best man to my best friend, his dad like wasn't in the wedding party and he wasn't there for a lot of the stuff.
Well, that was his choice.
Huh. Well, that's that, guys.
Different folks, different strokes, you know?
I think my dad has to be in my wedding party. So then, are you saying no one?
Are you
in your
going to get married?
No, but I'm saying, are you?
I mean, we're having a baby.
Yeah, right.
Wait, where was the stripper in all this? She just donated the egg?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I know.
We're
I
done
know,
with her?
I know a good stripper whose egg we can. Well, that's the thing. It's
You're
just
raising this baby solo, but with us.
just like the rest. Well, again, I'm putting all this stuff out there, so you might have said, no, I don't want you to move in and raise the baby here. So then maybe I go with the stripper.
Right. Okay.
I don't. It's all up
okay.
for grabs. I
All
mean,
right.
if the stripper says no, we might raise it as a YMH family baby.
There you go.
Annie, would you help raise the
That'll be
baby?
an interesting child.
That'd be a fucked up baby.
That's what I was thinking. You know, that baby could do some stuff in this world.
How awesome would it be if every time you walk in the studio, he was just on that swing? You know?
Yeah, you know, communal being raised by wolves.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Bunch of the YMH wolves.
Yeah.
Kept just a quick Bo update. How's Bo doing?
Bo's doing great. He's still Buddy the Elf. He's still the jolliest, happiest child on the planet. He's doing great.
That's
he's
amazing.
back at full days of school and yeah, he's good. Thank
That's
you.
great. So I want to do a new segment on this show, which is it's going to be called "Is It Weird?" And it's just we all come out with things and go, "Is this weird? Is this weird?" Is
Okay.
And what I want is obviously people to send in email, nottodaypalpodcast@gmail.com. You could voicemail 512-387-1880. But also I want to make this like a social media clip
Oh, I like it.
where we could ask people, hey, just comment on the side.
Yeah.
Is it weird? Hey, my husband does this. My
Mm-hmm.
wife does this. A coworker does this. Anybody or I do this. Is it weird? We rate it 1 to 10, and we say, is it weird?
Okay.
So a few things just as an example, like your thing would be, hey, is it weird that one of my best friends just made a song asking me and my husband to raise
have his baby.
to have his baby and then possibly raise it
Right.
together. One of my things is, so when I clip my nails, I clip them halfway and then I rip the rest off instead of
Weird.
clipping it all the way.
But
Weird.
But then like you run the risk of pulling it like too short.
And
or
sometimes you
something.
do, and it's unfortunate. It hurts.
Why don't you clip the whole thing?
Because then you only have to file half of the nail. Like when you rip it off, the other part isn't like a jagged edge. It's like
you cut those. You cut it like
yeah, but then it's like sharp.
yeah, and you cut those parts.
No, you have to file that.
No, you can cut them.
I can't cut.
Can't you guys? Do you guys cut them so like they're not sharp?
I don't file my nails.
Yeah,
I
So you
just
just
cut-
like kind of
I
cut them in a circle, yeah,
Yeah,
like a
and
little-
cut them in a circle.
exactly.
I can't do that.
Wait, do you make 2 cuts?
He
I-
makes a cut and a rip.
I make one
and a
cut,
file.
and then
He
I rip
cut
it
rips
off.
Files.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing extra steps to save a step.
Well, no,
That-
because if I just did one clip, it would be a jagged nail.
No, you do like
So you do
3.
multiple.
Yeah,
You do
like
3
corner,
but I've-
middle, corner.
The reason I started doing this rip thing is because whenever I do that, it's
do you
always
need me
jagged.
to teach you how to clip your nails?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it weird at 39 that my friend has to teach me how to clip my nails? Is it
Probably.
weird?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just saying, I'll show you how I clip my nails. You know, we'll do it next time on the pod.
Okay, gross.
I'll,
Yes.
I'll clip my nail and I'll be like,
Right.
look, it's jagged. But I think also, Robbie's a little sensitive. I think maybe my jagged isn't jagged to other people. Because I feel like when I
I'm
scratch myself, I'm like,
shocked
oh,
that
that's
your
not
nails
nice.
look as nice as they do. That you rip.
Yeah, I rip.
Wow, weird,
You just cut and rip.
interesting.
So there you go. So 1 to 10. Now we're going to have to rate these weird
That
things.
is 10 weird for me.
10?
Yes, a
Oh.
3-step nail process for you.
You have to realize. So you're saying that's a 10 means that's one of the weirdest things you've ever heard in your life.
Okay. Oh,
We
that's
got-
an 8.
Jamie, we got to
That's
get
an
real.
8.
Okay,
That's an 8.
I'll accept an 8.
That's
I'm
an
saying
8.
10 is.
Okay,
we're
I
gonna
got
get.
it. I got it. I'm
promise you
respecting
from
the scale.
from the YMH family,
Yes,
we're gonna
that's
get
okay.
weirder
I will
stuff than
respect
that.
the scale. That's
we
an
need
8.
to save the 10 for the 10.
Okay.
What do we have some ratings back there for the nail clipping?
It's like a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My tolerance for weird is pretty
Yeah,
expansive.
it's not that
Yeah.
weird. It is strange. I mean, it's strange. It's a weird way to go about things, but it's not like weird.
All right, I got
It's
to
inefficient. It's wrong, but it's not that weird.
I
It
think
is
it's
wrong.
I think it's a 9, but we have a new worker here, Carly.
Hey, Carly.
AKA Barley.
Hey,
She says
Barley.
that she does that too.
Yes, Barley. Thank you.
See, I do that because, like, if it gets a little hangnail, I'm over it. Like, I'm ripping that guy off.
But
Yeah.
it's not always.
Not always, but it does take me a lot to go in and clip my nails. Like, if I rip one, usually I just start going.
Wait, do you
Right.
just rip the hangnails out, or you rip the
No,
whole
like-
half a nail?
Because if I rip just the hangnail, it's going to be crooked. So then I'll just go at the whole nail. Like, if you look at it, it's kind of jagged right now.
Yeah, see, Barley gets me.
Fascinating.
Barley
Okay.
knows. Yeah, does anybody else do this? I thought I could be alone on this, but then
Nobody does it.
Any. Oh, we're slowly pushing you out, Annie. Don't worry. You're back there now. Soon it'll be
Pushing myself out.
it'll be
Yeah.
the front, and you'll just
I
be
think he's choosing
then you'll just
to.
be raising the YMH baby in the front office.
Don't you see me training my replacement? I'm pushing myself out, baby.
Yeah, you're sick of the whites.
I don't know if I'd say that.
You said you're sick of dressing like a white guy.
I
when
did
you were
not say
here
that I'm
before.
sick of dressing like a white guy. I said that I think about it every day, though.
You think about it
I
every
think
day.
about it every day. It's
And
like
what
my
are those
voice
thoughts?
is getting wider. My style's getting wider.
I think you look great today.
You see?
Yeah.
You see?
Well, that's
She-
from a half white lady. She's not a full white.
Yeah, but that,
I'm a white guy. I think you look like shit.
I think well, that's fair. But you're from New York. Also, we enemies. So I mean, I can't take that for.
Enemies, but also best friends.
That's true. That's true.
Love it.
It is that. It is
Frenemies.
that energy.
Yeah. All right. What's another? Okay. Here's something that I deal with every time I date someone, which is she hates the fact that I hate tote bags. You know, like tote bags people carry their stuff in when they're going to go somewhere. They
Like
just
an
have it-
overnight bag?
Yeah, but
You
it's like
carry one everywhere you go.
no, that's a gym bag. So a tote bag
What's
is
a
like
tote
a
bag?
tote bag is like. Can you Google tote
Like
bag?
what I brought?
It's remember the thing you gave for your wedding to everybody, like a tote bag.
Like a canvas bag full of stuff?
Yeah, sure. I can't like this. Like these exactly. These are all tote bags. Like when you
Okay.
get this stuff, I hate
It's like
these
a gift
fucking
bag,
things.
like a canvas gift bag.
Yeah, these are things like when you go.
What do you
and-
hate about a tote bag?
Because
What's wrong with it?
they hang so low. Like
Put it on your shoulder.
I'm not gonna put a fucking bag on my shoulder. I'm a
well, then they're not
40-year-old
made
man.
for you. Who?
That's
they're
what I'm
made
saying.
for me.
Tote bags are not made for me. This is my revelation, Jamie.
Tote bags fit a lot of shit.
I just hate carrying them. It feels so inconvenient. So what happens
Does
is
it feel feminine to you?
it just doesn't feel comfortable. I'm putting it on my shoulder would feel feminine, but I would never do that.
Right.
When I
So
when
yes,
I,
it's too long to carry
it's too
it like
long,
that.
and it's
of
like almost on the
course.
ground. It's not.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense.
Of course.
So when I'm, if I'm dating a girl and I'm coming over for the night or whatever, I usually bring over a Whole Foods bag with my stuff in it. And they hate it. They all hate it. They're like, why are you bringing a Whole Foods bag over here? And I'm
Well, I agree. Why isn't it in your gym bag?
because I like the Whole Foods bag because in my
You
head.
bring a Whole Foods bag to my house. I've seen it. Yes.
Yeah, because in my head, I could throw that away. So let's say I have a Whole Foods bag with just like a hoodie and a bottle of water in it and like something to snack on. If I'm done with that stuff and I have the hoodie, I'm like, oh, I could just throw this bag away. Or if you have a tote bag, it's like I have to fucking carry this thing around with me all the time.
Yeah.
And if like, I remember I was dating a girl who lived by the beach and we would like bring the stuff in the beach with the Whole Foods bag and I could just throw away the Whole Foods bag. It was nice
Yeah.
instead of being like, oh, now we're going to go out and I have to carry around a
Look,
stupid
I
fucking
understand
tote
your
bag.
logic. I don't understand why they would hate it.
Because they just don't like me showing up all the time with a Whole Foods bag. I don't know why. And they try and give me tote bags. And I'm like, I don't
Oh,
like this.
I do have like a whole cabinet full of
You've
tote
given
bags.
me tote bags before.
I have?
Yeah, and you've been like, here, just not like, hey, don't use the Whole Foods bag, but you've just given it to
But
me.
being like, here, take these things in this.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I have a whole cabinet full.
Right, and as soon as I get that tote bag in my hand, I hate it. I don't know what something about
Do you
tote
not like
bags.
canvas material?
I don't like the hang. I like the short handles on the Whole Foods
Okay.
bag. I
Okay.
hate the long hang on the tote.
Because you'll never put it on your arm.
Never.
But a tote bag is meant to tote.
Guys, if you carry a bag like that as men, sorry Barley, this one's not for you. As men, are you putting a bag around your shoulder?
No, fuck no.
Yeah, fuck
I hate
no.
tote bags
Yeah,
too.
tote
They're
bags are ridiculous.
absolutely
Yes!
horrible.
Yeah. Like
Wow.
it's also, but I do know why they hate it though. It's not because it's a Whole Foods bag. It's because it's a temporary bag. It's because they know you're leaving soon. That's not there to stay. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. He did it.
Yeah.
He
But I've even had
That's
girls
different.
where
Cracked
like
it.
I've even had girls where like I have stuff at their crib, a toothbrush, a drawer, like some clothes, and they just hate the
It
Whole
feels
Foods bag.
non-committal.
Yeah.
Wow,
100%.
that's good observation, Annie.
Very good observation. Very.
I have a tote bag
Of course.
Of course he does.
Perfect.
that I take up to the pool. You know, I put my towel in it, put my
Yeah,
book
yeah,
in it.
yeah,
put some-
yeah.
Terrible.
And my
Crazy.
hate for tote bags only grows. as Chad says
Rob,
how
you
much-
crazy man. You
says-
walk into the
Chad,
studio.
I'll bring you a nice tote bag next time.
I appreciate that. Rob walks in and he's all like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" You know, fist bumps me every day. He like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?" As soon as he sits in that chair, it's like, "This guy's fucking stupid, isn't he?"
No, that's not. I wasn't sitting in the chair when I wasn't sitting in the chair when I said thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up to work.
Yeah, you're like, "Oh, you sleep on couches," and you're a
You told
loser."
me you sleep on couches. I never called you a loser.
Pretty much.
The fact that you like the tote bag makes you a little bit of a loser. But not that you sleep. Not that you went. What was your whole thing? You went like around the world couch hopping for years or something.
I went couch surfing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's my fault for finding that. What is that? 1 to 10, Jamie? If you meet a guy and he's like, "Oh, I'm just couch surfing," and then he
To-
doesn't show up
to
to work
travel?
on time. I don't know. Why did you do it to travel or just for fun?
For both.
Both, James.
Yeah.
He loves to couch surf.
I mean, I don't do it now. Now, I like a little more comfort. But yeah, when I was, traveling around the world, around the country, and sleeping on people's couches,
But also for
sometimes on
fun.
the floor. Yeah, it was fun. Met a lot of people, saw cities through like local people's
Yeah,
eyes, took me
yeah.
to parties. It was fun.
Yes, it makes sense why that
but you
doesn't.
knew everybody whose couches you were staying at?
No,
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
pretty much all strangers.
Whoa.
But
Like you
so-
would meet people on the street and be like, "Wouldn't I sleep on your couch?"
Craigslist.
Well, that happened a couple times, but there was a
Craigslist?
website for it called couchsurfing.com.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
That's
Wait,
weird.
Did you ever get robbed?
No,
He
But
had
actually,
nothing.
some of my-
he had nothing to take.
some of my best friends were met that way. One of them moved in with me, became my roommate for like 5 years.
Is your best friend
You've
named?
just got good
is your
luck.
best friend named Larry, and he has a best man looking for a best man?
I did recently acquire some new musical gear. I'm working on some new tunes.
What's your name?
Mark.
Is your real name Mark?
Yeah. Is there something you want to tell us, Mark? So he loves tote bags and he couch surfs.
I don't love tote bags. I'm just not a.
But he has a
I'm not
tote bag to
afraid
tote his
use one.
things.
I'm not afraid to use. Yeah, it doesn't threaten your masculinity. To use
No,
a
I'm
tote
pretty
bag.
comfortable.
Okay. Here, do I have anything else? Okay, another. Well, wait. So the tote not liking tote bags. What do you think 1 to 10 on a weird scale? But now you know they all, so it's going to be a little less.
Yeah. I mean, it's a preference, so it's not like crazy weird because I get why you don't like it. So it's like it's a 3.
Okay, and what is bringing a Whole Foods bag to a girl's place that I'm seeing all the time?
I understand the
Disdain?
the disdain for it, but it's not weird to me. That's just you. That's like how you. That's like just like that's your vibe. That's like your thing. So that's not weird to me. It's like a 1.
Yeah, the sweetest things that when I was dating girls that they would ever do for me is when I would show up and they would have my water.
That's very sweet.
I
I
was
would do
so-
things like that for guys when I was dating them.
It was so
for
nice
sure.
because I consume nothing else. I
Right,
just
right.
water all day, and they would have like they'd be like, "Yeah, here's the cabinet with your water in
that's really sweet.
it." So sweet, but still send them all.
You
to
still
the-
dumped them all.
No. I didn't. Don't say that, Jamie. That's terrible. I still haven't found my life partner, and that's why I need you and Cutter to have my baby. Guys, 1 to 10, how weird is it that I made a song for Jamie to have my baby? Barley can comment on this one, especially since she's new.
she's
It's
new.
good.
I mean, it is a little sus to be spending your time writing a song about her. I'm not gonna lie.
But do you not know that Rob has nothing but time?
I do know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still sus.
See, that's why she's like. But also, we do put on a show, and we've brought up many times Jamie having my baby and how ridiculous it is.
This is true.
Who brought it
So-
up though?
I'm sure we've all. Yeah. Who brought up the butt? I didn't bring it up. Okay. Anybody else? Wait, Barley, 1 to 10. How weird.
I would say a 7.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What do you mind us calling you Barley, even though your name is Carly?
That's fine. I actually made that nickname up in high school, so I'm glad
Oh.
it's catching on.
Wow, how'd you come up with that?
Well, my high school, we were red, and the rival high school was blue, so we were Bloods. My name is Carly, so the B replaces the C.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Okay.
Love some school spirit.
Are you from Bompton?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to ask Chad because he's just going to say whatever's the meanest thing, you know?
No, I would say it's about a 7. But since you do it, it's a show you're putting on. It's less weird because of that.
Right.
Oh,
right,
I would
right.
totally do it just for Jamie and Cutter. I think I'd be even like when we leave here and we go back to your place, we have to just play it for Cutter. It's going to be so
Oh, he'll love it.
so fun.
Bo will love it.
Right,
But we got to play it through the house.
Through the speakers.
All right, we do a little oh no, I do have I got to say from 1 to 10, we're saying 1 to 10s. This might be a 10 for me on my anger scale and we've talked about it before. I know it's probably not true, and if we talked about it more I could figure it out. In my head, this is who I hate the most in the entire world.
I know, that's what Dr. Jose keeps telling me. She's coming out,
Talking on the
coming
treadmill,
out with
which
us
is so
tomorrow
loud.
to go see Bad Bunny.
Is that Jeff, your manager?
No, it's just a fucking guy at the gym. And I'm like, because here's my thought process, right? Hey, buddy, what if everyone in the gym was doing this? It would be a fucking madhouse.
It's
You're
rude.
kidding me, right?
What? Oh, no, you had a problem with 2 chicks in the gym.
Doing the same fucking thing.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
This guy. No. I was with you on that. It was your approach to it that we all talked about.
No, you were immediately like, oh, Chad hates hot chicks.
Yeah, they make you angry.
No, they're talking on the treadmill made me angry, and you're saying, never mind.
No, it's okay, bro. You can't just jump in. Let's just.
I know, that's what Dr. Jose keeps telling me. She's coming out with
What's
us
he walking at,
tomorrow
a 4.2?
to go
Way
see Bad
slower,
Bunny.
3.2. This guy, and he's like, yeah, that's what Dr. Jose keeps. And when I'm in there, I'm like, if everyone was doing what you're doing, because I was listening to a podcast and I was like, I'm having trouble
Hearing it.
hearing the podcast. Because, and
he's
again,
talking
I'm not
to-
next to this guy.
So did you say anything to him?
No, I'm not Chad.
You're just like making like
I'm not
passive
as
aggressive
brave
like
as Chad.
sighs and grunts and eye rolls.
I'm like, I hope this guy gets hit by a bus. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking.
yeah,
When I'm like,
okay.
I hope he walks out of the gym and just gets hit by a bus.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and I know, and I'm going, this
Harsh
is
punishment. That's where your mind goes.
because
though.
here again, we've talked about this, but like when somebody murders someone, I go, yeah, I would never murder someone, but I could understand wanting to murder someone.
Mm-hmm.
This I can't understand. I
It's
can't
selfish.
understand.
It's just people just completely lack of any feel.
And also, can I just say, Chad, those two girls were talking to each other.
He's talking to some. What are you talking
He's
about?
on the
Talking on the
phone.
So
That's a huge difference. Huge difference.
no.
I don't
I had to
mind
hear
when,
two people talking.
I don't mind when two people are hanging out and they're like left. And I mind when somebody comes and they're on the phone specifically.
I understand that.
I don't get it.
Well, your girl understands.
I do understand that one.
Wait a
Jamie
minute.
gets
Wait a
it.
minute. So you're saying that if that man was talking at the same volume, but to a man directly next to him,
Another
that
man
wouldn't
would say,
bother you?
"Hey, stop fucking yelling at me." Nobody would ever talk this loud to somebody right next to them because they would get punched in the head.
No, these ladies were talking pretty damn loud.
I thought they were playing music. I thought that was the whole thing.
No, they were talking, and they did have music going, but then they were talking about like they were reading their text messages out loud to
and
each
he,
other.
jumped into the conversation.
Yeah, they did.
He's like, "Oh, don't you hate when that happens?"
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and I think if you go back to that pod, you're gonna see I was on your side. I just still said you're an angry man, which is
Not true. I mean, this
Wow,
kind of makes
didn't
me
know
angry.
this was
yeah.
going to be a Chad v. Rob episode today.
well, I mean,
He's just mad I didn't show up for his other episode.
he didn't show up for work on Wednesday. Fucking Robbie had to wake up 7 a.m. And guess
Man,
what
oh
Chad was
no.
doing? Sleeping on somebody's floor, probably.
What do you mean?
Must be nice. I had to do a different episode of a pod
Oh,
here.
oh,
Yeah, and
oh.
Chad everybody goes, yeah. Well, what happened? First of all, we want to talk about throwing people under the bus. I walk in, I go, how's everybody doing this morning? They go, well, most of us are good, but one of us didn't show up today.
I'm not surprised.
And they didn't say
That's-
who.
Is that not like you, Chad?
I have slept in one time in 3 years since I've been here, and that was the other day.
Like you
Hmm.
meaning you overslept?
Yeah, I still came to work. I was just.
Did you
I
do
didn't make it
something
before
the night
episode
before?
started.
Were you hiding
No.
a body?
Earn that? No.
No,
A woman who was
I've been
vented
having
from
some
your
like
gym?
sleep problems lately, but
Sorry.
other than that, no, I wasn't out doing anything.
Right.
What are the sleep problems?
I don't stay asleep throughout the night. Like, you know that feeling you get when you're taking a nap and your body like jolts you awake like you're not
course.
supposed to be sleeping right then?
Mm-hmm.
It's been like throughout the night that happens.
Your nerve.
Oh,
It's probably your
man.
nervous system. I had that problem too. And then do you end up peeing or no?
No, I'm not really a night peer too much.
How old are you?
38.
Oh yeah, wow. That's it should be coming soon. the
The night peepees
the night pee- I think it literally might have been 38 for me.
was when you started peeing at night. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sucks. Yeah. But talking about trouble sleeping, Zolo, can you play that clip that I have? I want to know if this the ASMR clip, I want to know if this sends like if you guys feel anything from this. If this is like supposed to give you like tingles and calm you down. I want to know if this happens for anybody.
I don't like this. Ew. I want to take my headphones off.
Oh, I
don't like
love this. I love this.
Ugh. Nope. Nope,
What
not a
does it
fan.
make you feel?
It just feels like things are like ooh,
What's the feeling?
heebie-jeebie. I don't like it. I just can't describe why I don't like it, but I don't. That doesn't feel soothing or sensual. It doesn't make me feel calm at all. It makes me feel on edge.
You really don't like
I don't like it.
I feel it in like my lower back and it calms me down. I watch this stuff before I
That
sleep.
shit. That
Yeah.
sound like I understand maybe like other things, but not that.
What do we think in the booth?
Hate it
Me too.
so
right?
much.
Right?
I feel the exact same way Jamie feels. I hate it so much.
What was that? None of it was.
Yeah.
No.
It just feels like everything is way too close to my fucking ear,
Thank
and I
you.
feel like I'm like threatened, like someone's too close. Get the fuck away from me.
Yes.
Well, I
like,
also
yes.
just for the record, that's the first time I've ever heard it in headphones. I
Like
usually
those
have
are
it on my
sounds
TV.
that are not supposed to be close to you and loud.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I've never heard like the quality of those noises before.
So you're
Like,
telling me
that's
I could
crazy.
find someone else who rips their fingernails off, but I can't find somebody who likes the fucking
I'm
sounds?
sure that. Well, clearly there are other people if those videos.
No,
are circulating.
That's the
but
craziest thing. This one video of this had 20 million views.
Sickos.
Not that exact one, but a one from that person. 20
Sickos.
million. It's just so
Nope.
calming. It fucking chills me out.
Ugh. That's if you want to put me in a rage, play that shit in my ears.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Nope.
See, this is why they. It must be really interesting when like, I wonder who sits around and decides on like torture tactics for when like the army wants to or the military wants to torture somebody, because look how different it is. Like obviously there's some things that everyone's gonna hate universally, but like that would send you into a rage.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm about to be in one. I don't like it. I don't like it.
They would play that for me, and I'd be like, I feel like a dog getting like his belly rubbed
Nope. Didn't like it.
when I hear that. Wow. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed today's musical segment
Play
of the
us
show.
out.
Yeah. Oh
Get it
yeah.
in my
Should we?
head.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? We'll see you guys next week. Jamie and Cutter.
Please be the surrogate parents to my child. Don't worry, Cutter, it's just my sperm. I know the perfect stripper whose egg we can use. 9 months of having robbed with you every step of your day. Cutter can cuddle with my baby at night.